Hey everyone, I'm talking today about our final piece of our poetry unit, which is revising a poem into a final draft. So you're going to open that assignment and it looks like this. Purpose. What do good writers do? They go back to their work and they revise. For many of us, this is the most detested and feared part of the writing process. This week you will end up with a final draft version of a poem and, more importantly, practice the revision process. As we near the end of our poetry unit, you're going to choose one of our poems to revise into a final draft to share in our 7th grade poetry anthology. An anthology is a collection of poems. Over the course of this week, you will use this document to go through the steps of poem revision. To show me that you read this paragraph, type your favorite thing about spring. You got this. Day 1, Monday, that's today. Open your poet's notebook. Look through the poems you drafted during this unit. You drafted maybe 7 poems, maybe 6 poems, and I give you what slides they're on. Ode, Abandoned Bedroom, Ego Tripping, Where I'm From, Magnetic Poetry, and possibly 2 What Matters to Me poems. You're going to choose one to revise into a final draft. Now, how will you decide which poem to revise? You want to make sure it's one that you feel like proud of or like has potential for you to feel proud of it in the end. I feel okay about the idea of spending a few days revising this poem. If you never want to look at this poem again, that's not the right one to pick. This poem means something to me. I find kids do the best with this assignment when they pick a meaningful poem. And the last one I highlighted. I'm okay with sharing this poem with 7th grade teachers and students. If you have one that you feel like is so personal that you don't want to share, don't pick that one for this. You're going to copy and paste your poem into this box, and this is where the revision magic will happen. So today you're going to work on revising your poem for message. You're going to look at how you can improve how you're communicating your message. I have a screencast, it's 6 minutes long, about how to revise a poem for message. You're going to then, after you watch it, you're going to read over your poem pretending you're someone brand new who has never seen the poem before. And you're going to write answers to these questions right in this document. What would this person say the poem is about? What would they say if they were asked why the topic matters to you, the poet? Does your poem feel long enough to fully develop the message? Is there something missing in terms of a beginning, middle, and end? Then you're going to go up to the box and do some revisions. Find at least one place to add more emotion. Find at least one place where you can better show your reader why you deeply care about this topic. And add and change anything that addresses any of the areas above. Now, if you have time, you could also work on revising your poem for sound. Have a screencast on that as well. And you want to think then about how it sounds, either in terms of rhyming, alliteration, onomatopoeia, repetition, anything related to sound. I think message is a more important place to spend your time, but if you have extra time, revising for sound is a great thing to work on today. So have fun revising your poems, and I can't wait to see how they develop.